Hey everybody. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? How are you guys doing? Happy what is this? Post Christmas. Happy belated Christmas. Happy belated holiday. I know I haven't been on here in a while and I got some time, so I said let me go. I'm telling y'all, I'm like about, hey, how you doing, Josh? I'm like about I'm gonna say about 85%. I'm about 85% feeling better, guys. But I've been resting and I've been, doing what I need to do. So yes, first place, number one. Thank you for being the number one stunner, number one supporter. You and Scorp, you all y'all always keep it consistent, and I thank y'all for that. I really do, guys. I want to talk about gift giving. I ain't talking about no uh I ain't talking about no gifts that be in the stockings. I ain't talking about no PlayStation. I'm talking about gifts between adults. Okay. I wanna talk about that, and I ain't gonna be on here long. I wanna talk about it. Um I wanna talk about what's appropriate and what's not appropriate for gift giving between adults and what that means when we're giving each other gifts, especially when you guys are in the dating mode. um I want to talk about that. And then also I just want to give y'all an update. So this morning I got on here and I was he said nobody sent me Christmas gifts. It's so crazy. Time will tell. What? The only gifts I got was like a Secret Santa gift. My boss gave me a Coach wallet and a thermostat with my name on it. I thought it was super cool, super dope. But yeah, Christmas, Joshua, for real, for real. Christmas is just basically for the Christmas is basically for the kids. Now I made sure that my stepson had Christmas and my mother-in-law had Christmas over in Nigeria. Me and my husband, we weren't necessarily worried about each other because we it's for the kids. It's for the kids. But I like gifts. I got my eye. If any one of my subscribers want to give Queen to Queen a gift, I got my eye on that crystal Coach bag that just dropped, the big one, not the small one. I have my eye on that and I want it. Okay. Anybody want to send that? Just go on and get it and say, Queen, I got it. What's your address? Mail it to you. I got my eye on that bag, and I'm telling y'all, I want that bag. Mr. Bryson. Mr. Bright, I want that bag. So yeah. I want to talk about that. I just want to, see where everybody's head is at. First thing I want to talk about is how soon well, how soon should you be giving gifts? And I think I had this conversation a while back. How soon? I think you know what? I think I did have this conversation. Uh, a while back we were talking about how soon do. Oh, I got my ring on. Ooh. How soon? How soon should you be giving gifts? And then what type of gift should you be giving? The first gift. The first gift that you should be giving. The first gift that you should be good, and what caliber of it should it be? Should it be an expensive gift? Should it be, I mean, when you dating somebody, what is the appropriate first gift? Should it be an expensive gift? Should it be money? I mean, what should it be? Now I know, like your very first. Oh my god! Oh my god! The first pictures are rolling in. I'm sorry, y'all, because my TV is on. The first pictures is rolling in of them striking Nigeria. U.S. did a strike in Nigeria. Please keep my husband and family in prayer. But they need to get those extremists out. But anywho, I digress. Um, that just totally threw me off. But I'm having a good day. We having a good day today. We having a good day. Now the first date, generally the guy. Oh, they showing these pictures. Generally, the guy comes with flowers, and that's appropriate. I'm traditional. I told even though we already had our first greeting. When I go back to Nigeria, I told my husband to be there with flowers. Be at the airport with flowers. Okay. I think flowers is appropriate gift for the first date. That's considered your gift for the first date. And I think that's appropriate. Since it's gift giving season, I just want to tap into what y'all think is appropriate for couples that are dating, that are newly dating. What's appropriate? Should you start bringing out the big gifts like the diamonds and all of that stuff, or what should you be doing? What should you be doing? I think flowers is a gift. That's the gift right there. And depending on what your conversation is prior, probably the dinner is the gift. You want to say, hey, Swarp, I said nothing but love your way because you deserve it. Probably the dinner. Okay. When you first dating somebody, I think you should spend more time trying to get to know each other instead of giving extravagant gifts. I think extravagant gifts are out of order when you're just starting to meet and date somebody. I don't think you need to use gifts as a flex or trying to win somebody over, because that could turn horrible. Like that could turn left. Like somebody could say, oh, he got bread, I'm just going to use him for all he got, and then I'm going to walk off and leave him. So, before you start whipping out the diamonds, and before you start whipping out the pearls and stuff, test the waters first. Start out with a card, maybe some candy. Start out with some flowers, maybe a gift card. You know what I'm saying? Start out slow. Don't bring out the diamonds and the Coach bags and the Louis out and the Birkin bags in a new relationship. Now, I think this is just my opinion. I think when you're giving gifts to people, the extravagant big gifts need to start after you're married. Did y'all hear me? Did y'all hear what I said? You should not be whipping out no diamonds and stuff and you just meeting this person. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about this a friendship ring and all of this stuff and it's 3 carats. No. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that. That it's too soon for all of that. Okay. When you're married to somebody, it's okay to whip out the extravagant gifts. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to ball out on your wife and ball out on your husband. I'm the type of person. I every man I've dated, I've taken very good care of them. Because I just do. That's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? And I've been taken care of very well. You know what I'm saying? We just ball out. Now, one of the things that I think I shared that when it first happened with you guys. My husband did. He spent like $200, which that's a lot of money. I think that's a lot of money, guys. He spent like $200 on his personalized photo of me. It's like a big wood. I'm looking at it right now. It's a big wood picture. That's the best way I can explain it. And it was for my birthday, and his picture in there and my picture in there, and he got happy birthday Boo Boo Clay on there. And that cost like $200. Now the thing is, he was like, the reason why I know it cost $200 because we were going back and forth. Because I was like, just leave it here. Because it was too big to fit in my bag. It was too big to fit in my check bag, right? It was sticking out. I'm like, they're going to charge me because this is not fitting in my check bag. And he's like, going back and forth. And so the rope, I digress. So the rope that I had took on the trip, guys. I hope ain't no kids around. The rope that I had took on the trip for extracurricular, you know what I'm saying? There was extra rope. And he like, just use the rope. I tied, trying to tie the picture down in the suitcase. And it still was sticking out. I'm like, when I get to the airport, I'm like, they are going to charge me. He's like, I spent $200 for that picture. I'm like, he's like, it's going. The picture is going into America. It's like, okay. So they end up taping the picture down. And they just charged me like $20 to tape it. And so it made it here. But I still say, like, we were not married at the time when he bought that. So I still say that's an extravagant gift. Like, what is too much? Like, what are you, when you date somebody, should you be getting these extravagant gifts for them, like fresh out the gate? I say no. I say no. I say no. I say no, because people will stay with you just for your money. You know what I'm saying? I say no. I'm trying to think the most expensive gift that I've gotten from someone I was dating or a husband. I want to see the most expensive gift. Hey, April Showers, I said nothing but love your way, beautiful, because you deserve it. The most expensive gift. Well, I don't know if it was a gift, but they gifted me and paid the bill. That was like $400 and some dollars. They paid the bill. That was cool. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. But I don't think you should be coming out giving money, gifts in the beginning stages to prove something to somebody, or you flexing. I got this. I got a Maserati. I got this. I can put you in diamonds and Birkin bags. Okay, when all that stuff run out, when your money run out, you think she gonna stay around? You know, you out here buying your dude buffs and Jordans and stuff. Do you think he gonna stay around when you can't do it no more? You understand what I'm saying? You have to be honest with yourself. So this gift giving thing, I think, start out slow. First date, flowers. If you want to bring your man, get your newly relationship, get him a grooming kit, something like that. Get him like a grooming kit. Let's see. Maybe you can I don't know, manly stuff, because men, they really hard to buy for. But don't be breaking the bank. A lot of women that I see them on TikTok all the time. A lot of women, they be out here boohoo crying because some dude done lived on them and scammed them for all their money and all their savings, and not just in Africa, but here in the United States. You, especially around tax season, y'all stay around them during tax season. Y'all going to eat shrimp and having spaghetti and fish every night, and eating shrimp boils and seafood boils every night. Baby, I need them them new Jordans. All right, babe. You buy the Jordans for them and all of that stuff. You're getting them new phones and new glasses. They on TikTok stunting what they say. I have been there. The reason why I'm talking about this, because I've been there. I have balled out. You know what? I'm not ashamed. That's why I'm telling y'all, don't do it. I've done it. I have dropped. When I say I have dropped, and this is in my young, immature stages, when I just was, I was just, had, just working and, just really like this boy, this man, and I have dropped. You hear what I say? I have balled out. Because I genuinely cared and love for these individuals. But when I say, and I was ashamed to say some stuff that I have done. You know what I'm saying? But I've done it. It all in the name of love. You know what I'm saying? Just for it not to work out. When I say ball out. If y'all in the chat, type in the chat some things y'all think I have bought for men. And the reason why I'm saying this because I want to encourage women to do better. I want to encourage you to do better. Do better. And don't let these men con you out of your savings, your 401, your 403. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can show your appreciation and love for an individual without going broke. And don't let these people convince you that you got to go broke or you don't love them. You know what I'm saying? Rubbers, Scorp, I'm going to slap your whole face. Scorp, you was out cold. That's not the most expensive gift I've bought a dude. Some rubbers. Are you crazy? You so silly. Oh my God. You are so silly. The most expensive thing you think I've bought for a man. Then, and this is in my young, immature days. So I want to admonish you all. You don't gotta buy nothing for nobody to show your love. You know what shows love? Consistency, faithfulness, loyalty, being careful and considerate. compromising, having a smile on your face, a good disposition, being committed. Never buy men's shoes. Now I've done that. I've done the whole shoe thing. Hey, twin flame, how you doing? You always come and bring up roses. This is what we talking about. This is what we talking about, twin flame. What gifts are appropriate when you're first starting dating individuals? This is the season. Tis the season to be given. What's the appropriate gift? Should you be balling out? Should you be? And I know SBK. I could just look at SBK and tell that he be balling out on these females. What's appropriate? What's appropriate? You know what I'm saying? Your first date, should you be coming in there with a Birkin bag full of roses? What's appropriate? So right now, I asked the chat, SBK, and I'm sharing this because I have been in the hall of shame for balling out on the dudes I've dated in the past. I spoil my men. I spoil them. That's why they have a hard time walking away. I spoil them, not only with gifts, but just me in general, being consistent and faithful and loyal, loving them good, loving them so good that they can't find nobody else to love them like I love them. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing about it is, one thing I can say about my marriage, I mean, now I'm getting all of that in return because my husband loves me so good. Oh my God. Woo, Jesus. He loved me so good. I can't hardly get myself together. You said I just want him for 10 minutes. What you trying to do in 10 minutes, squad? What you doing in 10 minutes? I need to know. What is you doing in 10 minutes? So what do you think I have? What thing you think I have balled out on a dude before? So I said, SBK, when you on a first date with somebody, you should probably just be bringing flowers. Maybe take care of the dinner. But I ain't even tripping on if you say, let's go pay for our own. I ain't tripping on that because I mean, this is the world we live in. I would prefer to pay for my own anyway. Because I'm the type of chick like you ain't paying for nothing for me because don't think you getting nothing at the end of the night. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, when I went to Nigeria, honey, I was like, you know, wasn't even thinking. I was just trying to get to my man, honey. My man had everything covered. I never had to even open up my purse for absolutely nothing. He took care of me. You understand what I'm saying? I still don't see it. SBK don't take all night to kill a bear. Oh, Lord. Just Scorpion something else. SBK. I asked Scorp, what do you think the most expensive thing that I bought a man before? She gonna say some rubbers. I'm like, what? Choco. Tis season to be given. What kind of gift should you all be giving? And is it appropriate for a woman to be buying a man an expensive gift and y'all not married? I know. I'm about to get some crazy looks. I've been with my man for 2 years. It's okay if I want to buy my man this and that. I say this. Y'all excuse my screen. I say this. Save the expensive gifts for when y'all done got married. You want to buy your husband this and that? Okay. Yeah, that's what she said, SBK. That's what she said. That's what she said. You said snow on the roof, heat in the kitchen. You are you even participating in the activity sport? SBK, what is the most expensive gift you think I've bought a dude? What is the most expensive gift y'all think I bought a dude? I want to know what y'all thinking. What is the most expensive gift you think I have bought a dude? Expensive gift should be later on down the road. Yeah. Okay. Scorp, I have bought watches. I have bought diamond crusted embellished watches for when I was dating. Let me see. Was I dating him? Or was we already married? My first husband, I think we were already married. I did. I bought him 2 diamond encrusted watches. Them things is a banger too. I don't even want to relive it, but they was bangers. I think probably bought some sort of jewelry. I did. I did. But that wasn't the most expensive. You wanted to keep him, you wanted to keep up with the time. Shut up, Scar. That's not the most expensive thing I bought a dude. That's not the most expensive thing that I bought a dude. Come on, put y'all minds together. I want to tell y'all how foolish women can be. And my thing is, you're not really proving nothing to that man when you doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he's not really expecting you to do no stuff like that. But it's us women thinking that if we do this, we gonna keep them. That's not how you keep men. You wonder why you spend all this money on a. What you say? Wait. You gonna tell us what? You gonna tell us what? SBK said a vehicle, and he put a question mark on it. So I'm supposed to, when I read that, I'm supposed to raise my voice at the end because that's what the question mark, the symbol indicates. So I'm gonna say it like SBK said, a vehicle? Yes, I have. I did. That's why I'm out here encouraging women to be better. I did. I did. Thinking, you know what I'm saying? I did. I did. I had that moment. I did. You know, so when you doing stuff like this, that's not gonna make him stay. You wonder why you doing all this balling out for somebody, and some humble, soft-spoken, mediocre chick take your man, and you did all this because it ain't about the stuff that you buying him. It's about how you treating him. You understand what I'm saying? It's about how you treating him. That man want peace when he walk in his home. He want consistency. He wants you to be faithful. He wants you to keep that thing in the house and not throwing it out, and no be no community thing. He wants to know that he got you. He wants to know that you love him for real and that you trust him. You know what I'm saying? And that men want that. Now they may not articulate that. They may not say that, but that's what they want for real. For real. It ain't about the gifts. Now, a man that's hanging around for what you giving them not real men. Because at the end of the day, the men want to be in that role. They want to be placed in that role to give to you, not you always giving to them. Those are not real men. Real men want to take care of you. You understand what I'm saying? They want to be there for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, most of my exes, you know what I'm saying, that it didn't work out. We still cordial. You know what I'm saying? I most definitely respect my marriage. You know what I'm saying? But I never left on bad terms. And before I got married with my husband, now just about all my exes except for one will come and see about me. You know what I'm saying? Nothing weird, but they will make sure I'm okay just because we left on good terms. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't about what you buy these dudes or what you buy this girl. A woman, you can, do we like to be showered with gifts? Yeah. But most of all, deep down in our heart, in the middle of the night, we want you to stay home. We want you to be faithful. We want you to love us for real. We want you to make us feel safe. We want you to protect us. It ain't about the Birkin bag. You ain't got to buy me enough. I'll buy my own bags. You understand what I'm saying? It's about being consistent and being real with me. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't into all of that stuff. Now, whatever I want, I'm going to go buy. And I'm going to put this out here now so y'all go ahead and spread the word. I got my eye on that crystal Coach bag, the pink one that just dropped. Anybody want to give me an early birthday gift? Feel free. I will give you my address. That mug is a banger, and I want it bad. You understand? Say, I want that purse. I want that crystal Coach purse. I want it bad. Okay? So, yeah, I did. I bought a car. I have done so much, and I did it because I love them. You know what I'm saying? I've done that in the past. This is when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? I've done that. I have bought $500 worth of shoes. I've done it. You know what I'm saying? Because I love them. you know, and it wasn't me trying to make them stay, but it was just me. I just was in love. I was just in love. I have bought, like I told my first husband, I bought crystal encrusted diamond watches, plural. Because I just said, oh, he would love this. You know, Saks Fifth Avenue, I walked up in there and walked up out of there, with, you know, for him. You know what I'm saying? And I did all of that. Phone, we know phones, frames, of course, shoes. I have done it all. But at the end of the day, did that make him stay? Did that make him? And I'm not just saying my ex-husband, any man in general. Does that make them stay? Does that make them faithful? Does that make them treat you right? Does that make them not cheat on you? Does that make them resist temptation? Does the gift work? No, they're going to be dressed up in the stuff that you bought them, sharp as a tack, screwing her. Do you hear what I say? The gifts don't make the relationship. The fact that you have a wonderful relationship is what caused you to get a gift. It ain't the other way around. My wife has been so consistent. You understand what I'm saying? My wife has been so loving. I want to bestow her and give her. That's the way it should work. Not, oh, she bought me all of this stuff. I'm going to be faithful to her because she bought me this. When I tell you, honey, I have balled out. Balled out. Like I was somebody's sugar mama. You hear what I say? In my 20s, balling out. Because that's just what I would do. Because just that, you said driving and had to stop. Okay. That's just what I would do. You know what I'm saying? It didn't even care. If I was lacking, I did it because I loved them. You know what I'm saying? Thousands and thousands of dollars. Ridiculous, and for sure needed every dime. But I just was doing that. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because that was inappropriate. It was inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Inappropriate. When you married to your husband, I will see you getting and I'm gonna say this. Be married for a while before you start whipping out the stuff. Now you manly in love, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm saying that, but then I might have to walk that back. But I'm saying it should be, you know, you shouldn't be doing no big major things and y'all just girlfriend and boyfriend. Like, we ain't coming together to buy no house together. We just boyfriend and girlfriend. No, that ain't gonna work. You said that dude had magic. Oh, SBK. You said he had a magic stick. He had a magic everything, upstairs and downstairs. You understand what I'm saying? Magic. But you cannot be foolish. You understand what I'm saying? You just cannot be foolish. You cannot be foolish when you're doing stuff like that. The expensive gifts, it belongs for your husband, not for no fly-by-night dude that may not work out. You just meeting them, y'all been together for 2 weeks, and now you over there paying for his insurance. I'm gonna put you on my insurance. No, you know, that happened. I did that once before. I have done that. I did that. Listen, don't y'all judge me. I'm out here helping women right now. I'm telling y'all what y'all shouldn't do. I literally put this dude on my insurance. I didn't want nothing. God forbid something happened. He had no insurance. SBK. I'm telling y'all. And I'm doing this because I want y'all to understand this is not correct behavior. My 20s was a mess. I gave my pastor the flux in my 20s. You hear what I say? Woo! But I will say this. He would have did the same for me. Now, that's just the truth. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. You understand? So you say, yeah, dude had nose wide open. Everything was wide open. Everything was wide open. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you say that thing until you get married. I'm telling you right. I'm telling you what I know. You understand what I'm saying? Save it. Quit putting them eyeballs in there. SBK. Stop putting them eyeballs in there. I'm being real. I'm trying to help a brother, help a sister. Brothers, don't be so in love with these women, with these BBLs. You understand what I'm saying? With these small waists, and they telling you the king. You the king. You the sparkle in my eye. You the apple in my eye. And you giving over and paying for their college and financial aid and stuff. No, that's not what you're supposed to be doing to this woman who ain't your wife. I don't care if she got that pepper shaker, that salt shaker down pat. I don't care. You do not pay for her nursing school. Put that black card up because she's not your wife. Stop doing that. And I know it's a brother on here somewhere, somehow, that's out here paying for somebody's mortgage right now. Stop doing that. That's not your wife. That's not what keeps them. Because soon as that house paid off, soon as she walk across the stage and wear that white hat, baby, she out of there. She gonna be operating on somebody else. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to help y'all today. This is the giving season. I'm trying to help y'all today. Small gifts for small relationships. You understand what I'm saying? If you in a relationship for 6 months, there's no way in the world you should be paying for hospital bills. No. You understand what I'm saying? No. Now, with me, I felt like that was just me showing my appreciation and my love. But at the end of the day, towards the end of the relationship, what I found in one particular relationship, when I couldn't give, they love me the most. You understand what I'm saying? Because people are not looking for gifts. Some people are, but real people who are looking for companionship and looking to be with somebody, they ain't looking for no gifts. They looking for you to be faithful to them. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for faithfulness, and that's what I got in my husband. Being consistent, loving, nurturing my husband. I looked at when I say I looked at a hot mess this morning, y'all go back and watch that morning live. I looked at a hot mess this morning, and my husband video called me, and I wasn't expecting him to do it because we had just got done having a correspondence, and I wasn't thinking he was gonna video call me. He video called me, and I looked like somebody's grandma that was living on a boat, stranded on sea. Looked at her, but I'm like, I started apologizing immediately. I was like, I'm sorry for my appearance, because his thing is he like his women put together. He like his women put together. You know, he like, I gotta be put together. And so I was apologizing. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. You know, he's like, babe, please, why are you doing that? You're my beautiful queen. That's what he texted me the other day. This morning, he was like, you know, he said, babe, please, you look good in your hat and your glasses. I'm like, stop lying. Stop lying. I know you are, SBK. I'm like, stop lying. But that just was him. That just was him. You know what I'm saying? I knew I looked crazy. I looked like a monster. He's like, I just called to see your face. I'm like, not today. No, you shouldn't see my face right now. No, so you better know. Honey, let me tell you something. When I got off that phone, I was so disgusted with myself that I had dropped the ball. That's how I felt. I was so disgusted with myself that I had dropped the ball. And it was early in the morning. I caught myself moving under darkness, incognito, to take care of some business. Honey, I was so disgusted when I got off that phone. Because my husband, when I looked at him, I almost melted in the car. He looked like he had just stopped out of a magazine. When I tell you my husband was looking so fine this morning, I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, I kept saying, he gonna leave me. I was like, oh my God. When I tell you my husband was so fine. Oh, help me, God. I was looking at him like, this is unbelievable. And he just talking like, babe, please, babe. I'm looking at him like, that's how my mouth was. I was like, oh, he's so gorgeous. You understand what I'm saying? And when I hung up the phone, I was so disappointed in myself because he in a third world country. And if he can stay groomed and lined up and look good, why the heck was I falling off? But see, that's what happens when you be on vacation for a whole week. The true you come out, the wigs come off, everything. You understand what I'm saying? And I'll just drag looking gnarly. You know what I'm saying? And so you said, but Queen, we love looking at our women in the natural in the morning. Not me. I bet you would want to see me in the morning, SBK. Baby, I knew my husband was the one when he used to call me, and when we were trying to get our schedules, he would call me early in the morning. Baby, I told him, I said, honey, if you can take me in the morning, we gonna make it. It's a sight to see. You understand what I'm saying? And so I was so disgusted with myself. When I hung the phone up, I rolled up and parked in the parking lot of the beauty supply. And they wasn't even there at work. I waited on them to get to work. That's how bad. I said, I'm not going back in the house without my hair. So after that, then I came home, did my hair, did my makeup, put on some clothes, and took me some pictures and sent them to my man. You understand what I'm saying? Because I want him to know this is the real me right here. Block out that other picture that you had in your head. Block that out. You understand what I'm saying? Oh my God, I was so embarrassed. I'm looking at him and I'm looking at me. I'm looking at him and I'm looking at me. I'm like, he gonna leave. This is it. No way. Oh my God. But I said all of that to say that is what keeps relationships together. Raw, unadulterated love, not the gifts. You understand what I'm saying? When you consistent with somebody, when you don't went through a thing with somebody, testing trials or sickness or heartache, or when you just don't went through, that's what keep y'all together, not the gifts. You understand what I'm saying? So you shouldn't be balling out in the beginning of no gift, trying to prove to nobody that you got all of this. You pulling up, you get out the car, everything blinking on you. Your wrist blinging, your neck blinging, your eyeglasses blinging, your toenails blinging, your teeth is blinging, your ears is blinging. Because you're trying to prove a point to this girl, oh, I got bread. That's tacky to me. I don't want to see that. Nor am I going to ask you for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? We're not into all of that. You know what I'm saying? The way that you win a man, and y'all go ahead, women, and go ahead and get your pen and your paper out. The way that you win a man is be present in his life on all levels. And show him that you care for real. In the moment that he can't do something for you, still be consistent and 100 with him and loyal to him. Don't flake out on him. Don't abandon him. You understand what I'm saying? Give him 100%. And you gonna have that man's soul. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why I pause him. No, I'm just playing. You understand what I'm saying? Men want someone that they ain't got to worry about that's gonna be in the street. Do you hear what I say? My husband said, you not like other women, you not worldly women. So you don't be in the clubs and do all of that. And that's what attracted me to him. You understand what I'm saying? Am I the best looking woman on the planet? No. I ain't the best woman we're gonna play. Am I sexy as heck? Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Am I a God-fearing woman? Yeah. Am I a loyal chick? Absolutely. That's what men are looking for. Loyalty. He ain't got to worry about me around his friends. He ain't got, even though I'm all the way over here, he know I ain't checking for nobody but him. And I know he ain't checking for nobody but me. And if things go left and he is checking for somebody, then he know that's his last day. No way. Do you hear? Am I telling the truth, SBK? People right now, we looking for loyalty. I don't care what you get me. I work hard every single day. I can get it myself. twice over. I'm looking for you to be present, to be for real with me, to be 100. I don't need your Birkin bag. I don't need it. I need you to not cheat on me. You understand what I'm saying? I need you to love me for real. That's what I'm looking for. So while y'all out here taking pictures, I bought my dude a car. For what? So he could drive off and leave you? Somebody was just on TikTok. Was it TikTok the other day? This lady. Now, she didn't say husband. She said her boyfriend, her man. She had hit the lottery. Allegedly. She hit the lottery. She had I think she hit for like $50,000. She gave that man, no, she said she gave the man $50,000. It was like in $1,000, $25,000 or $50,000. She gave the man that money because that was her boyfriend. She had hit the lottery. She gave it to him, right? I'm telling you, that's some stuff I would have did in the past. I promise y'all. I promise. I'm stopping myself, but I promise. Because if I hit the lottery, y'all ain't gonna see me no more. But if I hit the lottery, everybody know what's up. But I don't even play the lottery. But anyway, but I'm just saying, she hit the lottery. She gave that man $1,000, like 25 or I want to say $50,000. And you should have seen him because she would have videotaped him. She had gave him the money. He had on like a leather vest. He had like one of those chain rope things from his hip. He was an older man, and leather down. He just looked crazy. He looked like he was trying to dress young because he had got that bread from her, right? And he left her. And she was so mad. She's like, I just gave this man $50,000 and he gonna leave me. What you do that for? It's some men that don't care. They want your money. I told y'all, I think I was on I was on my live the other day. I was talking about what happened with me in a past situation. I'm thinking we working together as a team and we working hard and we striving, we working and trying to pay bills, and so we will put our money together to pay bills and all this stuff. And I'm making, this little I wasn't making as much money as I'm making now, and I'm putting my little money together. You know what I'm saying? And whatever left I had, I would put it in the pot. We would split it, and I'm thinking we doing the thing. We just surviving and making it and loving on each other. Couldn't find out this nigga was making way more money, was hiding it and stacking it the whole time. They don't care. They don't care. They do not care. Do you hear what I say? Some men are just for themselves the whole time, stacking. Do you hear what I say? My husband tell me all the time, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait to take care of you. I can't wait to come over there to show you better how I'm gonna take care of you. He say it's my duty and my responsibility. And I'll be like, babe, you know what I'm saying? I will thank him for some things. He'd be like, baby, that's my duty and my responsibility. You got some men, they want you to raise them. You be out there, and I was on the bus, catching the bus, and it was just crazy. And I'm thinking we working together as a team, and the whole time it was on. So I'm gonna milk this situation for the best I can. After the diamond watches, and after the suede coats and the frames and the phones and the outfits, and after that. So you got to be careful how you engaging with these people, men and women. You got to be careful. Don't be trying to ball out on these new relationships because you're trying to prove a point. You're trying to keep the dude. So, baby, I ran into something. I can't cover my child support payment this month. I get it. No, the heck you don't. You let that man be a man and fend for himself. You going to... You walking in there strong in court like you somebody's stepmama and you just a girlfriend. Who paid the bill? We pay the bills. You stupid. You stupid. You paying that dude child support just for him to go back to the baby mama on you and have another kid. You gonna pay for that one too? Oh, please get out of here with this. Stop being extravagant with these gifts. It's Christmas time and you've been with this dude for 3 months and you buy him a whole car. This is my man. I just want to show my appreciation because he deserves it. How do he deserve it? Has he rescued you from a burning building? What has he done? You understand what I'm saying? What has he done? Save those extravagant gifts for when you are married. Do you understand what I'm saying? For a while. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you hear what I say? I love the fact that I'm married to a Nigerian man because they all about customs. They are all about gestures. You know what I'm saying? They're not about, the Nigerian men, they do take care of their women and they do the type of stuff. But I love, like when we were taking our wedding pictures, the fact that they have, they wear the ivies because they're of a certain length because of who they are. You know what I'm saying? And so I was supposed to have one because I'm coming into the family and you're supposed to wear your the royal thing, the ivy, the necklace, right? And those things cost thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real coral stone. And I asked her before I came over there because we got those things over here, but they like $25. They ain't the real stuff. Mine is sitting right there. I think I paid I went to the African store, paid $30, but they had the real deal. And so I'm sitting there taking the pictures, and he like, babe, where's your necklace? I said, you said that the family, you know what I'm saying? So they politely shared and adorned me with the stuff so I can wear it in the pictures and stuff. And I had asked Mama. He said, "Mama going to give you her necklace so you can wear it," but Mama didn't. Mama didn't give me the necklace. She said, "You can wear the bracelet, but you ain't getting the necklace." You understand what I'm saying? So and of course he had his stuff and stuff, and I'm looking at him like, "Well, why don't you just give me your necklace?" You know what I'm saying? And so he fixed it and put it on me and all that stuff. And it's just I like stuff like that. They didn't have to go out and go cut no stone for me and get it for me. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to do that because they had just took care of the whole trip for me. They had just did everything for me. They bought all new furniture for my room. They set up my own room on the compound just for us. Now I don't want y'all to think I was sleeping in a separate room for my husband. For me, they had just did all that lavish. They just did it. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciated that. They didn't have to come out and buy me this and buy me that, even though they took care of me well. But I wasn't into that. I was into learning a new culture, learning my new family. You know what I'm saying? It was just love and it was just a good vibe. I didn't need him. He didn't have to go buy me no Louis Vuitton, this and all that stuff. If you do, okay, I like it. It's cool. But I'm not gonna think no more, no less of you. Oh, I can't be with a man unless they have this. I can't be with a man unless they buy me this. I can't be okay. Well, you for the stuff. You're not for the content. And even if he do buy you a Birkin bag, or if he do buy you a Louis Vuitton bag, he's still gonna cheat on you and leave you and the bag. Or he may say, "Send my stuff back." What? You understand what I'm saying? He buy you a 3-carat diamond ring. Y'all break up. Can you run that ring back? See, it's not about the gifts. It's about the person. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anybody want to chime in? I'm gonna share the link. Y'all don't gotta come up because, honey, I know sometimes you be relaxing and stuff, and you just want to listen to the content. Let me copy this. You understand what I'm saying? If you do, that's cool. I want to know some of the gifts that you all have given your significant others. I want to know. And then what's the most expensive gift you've bought somebody? SBK, what is the most expensive gift that you have gotten some of the females, some of the roundabouts? What is some of the most expensive gifts you got some of them roundabouts? I know I can tell when I know SBK, he probably walk up in the club with a dozen of roses and be handing them out to everybody and just giving them out to every woman up in there. I know that's you. I know that's you. You come in there, you come up to the club in that van, get out them van in that van, and you be having all the rings and stuff on each finger. You just be giving away. No. Do you hear what I say? I think it's a bit much to be doing the big gifts too soon. You know, because you don't know if that's going to work out. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if you guys going to make it. You know what I'm saying? And then here you are, thousands of dollars in the hole because you done gave your Christmas bonus to this dude, or you done gave your Christmas bonus to this female. Now, I will say, there's not if you want to go, say you want to get their hair done. Like when I first got to Lagos, my hair exploded. I don't know what kind of hair I had in my head because I had did my hair quickly here. I just wanted something that was going to last, and I just had threw something in my hair. By the time I got to the hotel, by the time the next day I started taking that stuff out, I was like, okay. I was like, we got to do something. He said, babe, I am taking you to get your hair done immediately. I was like, thank you, please. Thank you. Thank you. And he sat there. And let me tell you, I love my man. What is that? My man he got some game. Do you hear me? My husband got some game. I'm sitting there, you know, and he take me to the beauty salon, and he's talking to the lady about the hair. They negotiating about the hair. Because he know how he want his woman to look. He done went with the lady to go pick the hair out. He done went and picked out the hair. And he said, I want her lashes too. He done showed the lady what kind. He done went and look. He looking thoroughly. He looking at the lashes. I want these ones right here. Put that on her. I'm like, bro, you is about to get it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you hear what I say? He from head to toe. Do you understand? Yes, please put on that. Yes, please, please. And the whole time they doing it, he videotaping me like a little stalker. He back there videotaping. He like, baby, your hair is beautiful. And I'm just sitting there like, I love this man. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, if you wanna show out on your significant other like that, and you want to get their hair done, that's okay. I don't think that's too much of an expensive gift to do for somebody. For Valentine's Day, you want to get their hair done or get their nails done. You know, that's okay. I told you my husband, I feel like I'm saying husband a lot. But anyway, that's because this morning when I looked at his face, I doggone near melted. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. Hold on, y'all. If you want to get their hair and nails and done, so I think that's appropriate. That's appropriate. If you want to send your girl to the spa, I think that's appropriate. Y'all been together for like 6 months. I think that's appropriate. I think that's appropriate. If you with a dude you for 6 months or something like that, and you want to go get his hair cut, I think that's appropriate. That's appropriate. But if they call and you talking about they got a major bill and all that stuff, first of all, you don't even know me that well. And for sure, and I want y'all to hear me in the back, for sure, do not be putting your name in nothing. Don't put none of his stuff in your name and you only know this person for 6 months. You ain't co-signing on no house. You ain't co-signing on no car. And y'all just been together for 6 months. No, that should not be. I don't care how good nothing is. You should not be doing no stuff like that. Do you hear me in the back? And God forbid, do not move nobody in that you've been dating for 6 months. You better not. I'm not coming over to your house. You talking about, sis, this is Ray. This is my new boo. He live with you? Yeah, y'all out of control. Y'all women are out of control. You know what I'm saying? You got to pace yourself. Pace the pesos. Pace the coins. Okay? Pace the coins. Please. Because if it don't work out, you're going to be sick about it. And you're going to be thinking about, you're going to be just like that lady on TikTok. I gave him $50,000 of my mama's inheritance, and he walked off and left me. Yeah, because he done got what he want. He like, I don't need you. I can go buy another woman. have some sense in your big old black head, or whatever your color your head is. Have some sense. Do you understand what I'm saying? You want to give your man a little token gift for Valentine's Day. A good token gift is some cologne. Do you hear what I say? And not no Louis Vuitton. Some cologne. Do you hear me? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think. Well, I gave the most expensive. I said the most expensive, but I didn't give my husband the expensive gift until after we was married. Yeah, after we was married, and he did give me an expensive gift before I got married. I told you about the picture he got. He did. You know, but hey, I'm just saying it. Moving forward. You know what I'm saying? You want to make good sound choices. You don't want to get caught up on a roller coaster. The endorphins that happen that are let off when you're in this new relationship. Your brain is telling you that everything is good, everything is right, everything is right. You want to slow down. Another gift that I want to talk about that you should not be giving away right at like soon as y'all meeting is the Cuda cat. Ladies, I don't care how many nice words he say. I don't care if he's crying with you, talking about his past history and how he was done as a child with you. He just trying to play that sympathy card with you. I don't care if he say he been through a lot with women. I don't care. You do not give the Cuda away until your wedding night. SBK, don't you say a word. You understand what I'm saying? That's the most important gift. You hold on to that gift. You hold on to that gift until y'all jump over that broom. That's the most expensive gift you can give a man. Do you understand? So you hold on to that gift. With everything you get, you hold on to that gift. I don't care if he try to give you, you hold on to it. Do you hear what I say? Don't y'all do it. Hey, how you doing? Cheers. How you doing? I said nothing but love your way. We're talking about gifts. What's appropriate when you're just dating a person, and then we're also talking about what's the most expensive gift that you've bought in a man. I put it out there. If you're too ashamed to say it, y'all ain't gotta say it. SBK still ain't put in the chat what's the most expensive gift he done bought a woman. He ain't put it in the chat, and you ain't gotta tell me. SBK over there buying houses for chicks. He don't want to buy a house for a girl. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's just how he roll. You understand what I'm saying? But my most expensive gift that I bought a guy that I was dating in my early 20s, y'all, was a car. I did that. I did it. You understand what I'm saying? But your body, that thing that happens in the bed, you should not be giving that thing away early in the early relationship, because when you start doing that, that's when things start getting complex and misunderstood and misconstrued and difficult, because now you got these other emotions and chemicals flowing in your decision making. You understand what I'm saying? It's easy to walk away from somebody when they just giving you purses, getting your hair done and your lashes done, but it's hard to walk away from somebody when they done laid that pipe. See, you can walk away from somebody who ain't giving you. You can't walk away from somebody when they ain't giving you nothing but the pipe. It's hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? But if they just giving you purses and stuff, yeah, you can walk away. But women have a hard time walking away from men once they've been physical with them. That's just a known fact, because they are now emotionally attached to these dudes, physically attached to these dudes. Now, men, once they do what they got to do, that's when they want to leave. That's when they want to leave, because now they're done. They have conquered. They have conquered you. That's why I say don't give that gift away. 'Tis the season to be given other than that. Do you hear what I say? Keep that thing between them thighs. Don't be talking about it's a Christmas season and you want to get that thing away. No, you keep that wrapped up with a bow. That's for your husband. Because once they get that gift, honey, they going back up the chimney and getting on the sleigh. And them and Rudolph is going back to the stripper pole. Not the North Pole, but the stripper pole. Do you understand what I'm saying? Stop being free clearance sale on that. Don't be doing that, women. Don't be doing that. Let me tell y'all what men offer. Let me tell y'all, I should be on SPK channel because I don't want my church folks to be seeing me. No, I'm just playing. They already know how I am. But I'm just saying, let me tell y'all what men, and this is a trap, women. I want y'all to be whatever SPK. Let me tell y'all what men give women as gifts to lock them in. And I'm saying this specifically for my young adults, my young ladies. Have a little bit more respect and integrity about yourself. And this is a trap. And now this is a seasoned woman telling you this. A woman that has been through life, have lived through life. And when I tell you I'm seasoned, I am seasoned. I'm seasoned with every season you think I'm seasoned. So I know the tricks and I know the traps. Men will offer, if it's any kids, take them out the room. This is one gift that men will offer to trap you. This is an adult conversation. You understand what I'm saying? No kids to be around. And if two sanctified saints is in the bushes, this is no time to exit the bushes. And I'm gonna still be saved after I say this. Okay, I'm still gonna be a preacher after I say this. But I'm telling you, I'm trying to save these young women and possibly maybe the young men. But this is what these old players, no good men offer you to trap you because they know that they are Olympic talented champions and they know that this is their go-to trick. They know this is how they can get you because they know from experience that they can get you. They will offer, and hear me clearly, fellatio. They will offer it to trap you in. And the next thing you doing, you just, after that, all you doing is saying, just give me your deposit slips and I will make weekly deposits into your account. That's what they do. I know this is what they do. You see what I'm saying? They put you in a trap. It's called it's a trap. You understand what I'm saying? It's a trap house. It's a trap house move. They do that. And next thing you know, you over there, like I say, paying for their child support. You, who is not the mother and not the wife, paying for the child support. That because they done lured you in. They ain't buying you no purses or none of that. They just bring in the gift that keeps on ticking and licking. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, Squirt! Am I telling the truth, y'all? Y'all better don't leave me out here in the cold. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I am telling the truth. And you got women all over the country buying stuff for people, paying for people college tuition because they done did their work. It's not worth it. It's too soon for that gift. You know, that's why I say keep everything locked down and shut down until that man becomes your husband. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're doing too much. Y'all doing too much marriage stuff and you ain't married. And that's why you walking around telling the baby mama, I'm his wife. We married. I know people that's been together and shacking for 25 years and they going around talking about their husband and wife. And she couldn't walk away because the thing was just that good. She was like, I refuse to leave. I'm never leaving. That type of behavior will have you walking on fire for people, will have you paying bills for people, will have you buying. It gets it emotional. It's a physicality, it's a chemistry, a chemical that be released, and it has you running around here like a crazed bull. What can I buy for them next? What can I get for them next? What can I get? Do you need a kidney? You understand that type of behavior? No, y'all don't need to be doing that. It's too early for all of that type of behavior. You understand? So I'm trying to say it's a Christmas season. You know what I'm saying? And I know you got your eye on that Maserati for him. Walk away. He do not deserve it. He's not your husband. He ain't labored with you. He ain't went through no trials and tribulations with you. He ain't had to be with you when you was sick. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all ain't been through turmoil together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't, well, he ain't made that commitment. He ain't put that ring on your finger yet. Them type of gifts, they stay under wraps. And I know what I'm talking about. And I'm being for real, for real. Y'all got to cut that stuff out. Cut it out. You in here hawking stuff. You hawking your grandmother's Hope Diamond because Ray need a PlayStation. No, it don't work like that. Y'all need to cut that behavior out. Cut that behavior out. You understand what I'm saying? The only time you should be doing stuff like that is for somebody who's been there for you, who you know for sure gonna ride with you all the way to the end. You know that you know for sure will do the same thing for you. And it ain't that, it shouldn't be that many people in your life. You know, people, and I used to be one of those people that would just give, I would give and wouldn't even have nothing for myself. Just give. And then at the end of the day, that stuff ain't being reciprocated. But there are a couple of people on one hand that I know will do the same for me. You said, SBK, I had to do it, boo. Lord have mercy. I can't believe you said that. But I'm just saying, what's it too extravagant? We should not, these type of gift givings and stuff like that, y'all got to watch out for that. It sends the wrong signal. It's when women do it, it sends sugar mama. It screams desperate. It screams easy. It screams pushover. Stupid. You know, when we do all that stuff for men, they think that we are dumb. I can play her. I got her. She's stupid. She'll do anything for me. She love me. They'll love bomb you. They'll love bomb you in the beginning of the relationship just to start getting stuff for you, like in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they will do that. Or before they ask for something, they will love bomb you, love you. Oh, you're so beautiful. You this. And then towards the end, you got a couple of dollars. No. Nope. You're not my husband. And even if you is married, no, just playing. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta be more think with your mind instead of your heart, women, and your emotions, and you know, and all of that. You know, we gotta do better. Okay, y'all. Here come who I'm about to bring to the stage is the all-time player from the Himalayas. All-time player from the Himalayas. Y'all, come on, give it up to him. Give it up to him, y'all. All-time player from the Himalayas. Y'all got to be SBK.
Why you gotta be that way? Why you gotta be that way, Queen?
I'm just saying, SBK.
I have left that life behind.
Well, I knew, but you know what? What
is it?
I knew you had a life. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew you had a life. I said, I'm looking at him. I know for a fact. Hey, Looney, I said never love your way because you deserve it. I said to myself, I know SBK been out there making it rain for these girls. I know he has.
Now look, everybody has. Hey, how you doing, Looney? How you doing, brother? Let's get this thing started. Look, I have not. Let me get this thing situated here. I have not bought a female a car or anything like that. I think the most expensive thing I bought was probably jewelry.
How many carats?
That wasn't a ring. It was a necklace. It was a few $100s. You know what I mean? That happened to be that was my girlfriend at the time. You know what I mean?
How long? How long was y'all dating?
For a few years. You know.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, I ain't gonna buy no woman no stuff, whatever. No,
Oh, you ain't gonna be me. Is what you're trying to say. You ain't gonna be me. Oh, okay.
No. Now look. Now look. I ain't never bought no car or anything like that. Because I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Queen. I'm looking back. I've never been the type of person to like to accept gifts from a woman, because once you start doing that, that's going to open the door to other things. Like you said, just like when a woman opens up her flower, lets the man.
That's what we calling it.
Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When women let the flower be deflowered, and
they pollinate.
It pollinates, and then it's going to lead to other things, lead to feelings, lead to other stuff. So I didn't want to be attached to anything like that.
Okay, so let me ask you this: when or if a woman buy you a gift,
I'm still with you.
No, you cool. So when or if a woman buys you a gift, how does that make you feel about her? Does your feelings change about her? Do you think more or less about her?
Well, it depends on how early that the woman gives you a gift. Because if a woman gives you a gift and you haven't been knowing that person that long, then you need to run.
I know. That's why you my twin flame. That is why you my twin flame. Because I'm like, why are you doing this?
Yep. Because if you just think about it, man. Why is the person giving you the gifts like that? It's because they want something in return. Whether it's, you got to stay. This is my way of you staying with me. So that right there, man, you need to run.
It's almost creepy. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you just shower me with all these gifts and all this stuff, it's screaming, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. You know what I'm saying? I done gave you all this stuff, so you got to be with me. And and then you go into this thing. Well, he done did so much. I don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? I was in a brief relationship like that. I felt bad because the dude was so nice. He was just doing so. I felt bad, but I'm like, I gotta go. Yep. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
That's and in the end, Queen, that ain't gonna benefit nobody.
It's not going to benefit nobody. And then you putting yourself in a hole financially, or maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to show somebody that you like them. You can show them that you're liking by when I call, pick up the phone, or when I text you, respond back in a timely fashion. You know what I'm saying? Or take the initiative and reach out to me first. Those are things that I look for that that makes me like you. Not what you buy me, because first of all, I can go buy them myself. And two, it's just materialistic thing. It's not like no stock. It ain't it's not nothing that is tangible for me or measurable for me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, let me ask you a question. So why is it that it's a good thing that you brought this up and you were spitting game to these women liking to give up the goodies. So why is it that women want to give up the goodies thinking that's going to make a dude, stay?
You know why? Because we're running towards that connection, and not me as an older woman, a married woman, but younger women in their 20s and early 30s. They're running towards that connection, and they're racing and wanting that connection real fast because we interpret love through physicality, through love making. We're emotional. We want that emotional connection with you because we're trying to build a relationship with you.
But you mentioned fellatio.
That is women kryptonite. And I'm sorry, women. I spilled the beans. You know what I'm saying? I spilled the beans. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I spilled the beans. That is.
I have to agree with you on that.
That's why women in prison right now. There's women in prison right now because they got too attached to a man because they was tearing that thing up very talentedly, and they done messed around and did something. That is, I'm telling you, if you do not want a woman to get attached to you, SBK, and you just want to date her, just keep it regular. And I will hope that you will be married first, because I'm a preacher. But if you're not, Keep it regular. Do not go to the head. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do it. Because she would not leave you alone. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you whack, if you horrible, we're running from you. I'm telling you the truth. And every woman in this chat will tell you that's the truth. I don't care how fine you are. It's best that you don't even try to go down there if you don't know what you're doing. If you go down there and you are horrible, you're never getting a call from us again.
Oh, you talking about men if you go down there.
Yeah.
If you're horrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that's one thing, women, we don't play. We don't play about that.
Y'all don't play.
I will tell you, hey, I told a dude one time, I said, listen, and this is when in my Senate days, for my church family, my Senate days, I told a dude, don't even go down there. You ain't got to worry about it. I ain't lying. Just keep it regular. Don't even go down there.
So you
don't
told him to keep it regular.
I told you, this is no offense. You ain't even got you ain't got to do that no more. Because I'm like, you'll never, ever hear from me again. What is that I'm saying? Oh yeah, Looney said 1,006. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Well, I mean, men can be that way too. If you don't know,
no, y'all ain't. Y'all don't care. Y'all be talking about some ouch, ouch, that hurt. Stop, please, no teeth. And then call her 2. Y'all call her 2 days later. Yeah.
No.
Shake your head, yeah.
No, I can't.
You're gonna be like, I can teach her. I'll give her one more chance.
I started to say that.
I know. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know.
I started to say that, but see, Twin Flame, the thing about it is, man, if a woman can, y'all know what y'all be. If you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. Mm. Give and take. I do agree.
Yo, you calling her the next. Maybe she just had a bad day. Maybe she had a toothache. Are you Looney? Are you on this planet? Are you human or are alien? I'm taking this comment down. Looney, you about to make me take your wrench? Looney, what are you talking about? You know what it is, Looney? I'm gonna tell you what it is, Looney. I'm finna tell you what it is. You have had a series of horrible experiences with that, and that's why you say that. Because if you have had it the correct way, you wouldn't be saying that. Okay.
There's nothing like a woman that loves to do it.
Loves to. Like I removed 4 of my molars for it. You understand what I'm saying? No, I didn't. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. My pastor gonna kill. Lord Jesus.
Pastor, I have nothing to do with that. Pastor.
Listen, I'm a married woman.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm protecting my husband's privacy in 2026. I'm not going to repeat what I wanted to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is science, ladies and gentlemen. This is science, and this is science, and we're teaching science. The birds and the bees.
Educational purposes.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
You said my mama told me not to let a woman do it because they can steal your soul. Well, she ain't lying. But I'm gonna tell you, Looney, and you're married too, right, Looney? You're married. It's a preference. But I'm saying I ain't finna be linked up with nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not. This no offense, Looney, but I'm saying I'm not. That's a deal breaker for me. We're going to get a divorce. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Hey, Queen. Take my souls.
Oh, to glory. The scripture said to be absent from the bodies to be present with the Lord. Do you understand what I'm saying? Float me up. No. I'm with the angels. I'm on the wings of the angels.
Fly away, oh glory.
and so you see how we are. You see how me and my twin flame. You see how we ecstatic and elated talking about this. That's because it's a major gift, ladies and men. It's a major gift. I feel those type of treatments and stuff. Y'all need to. You need to be. Now he gonna say something different, but I'm saying you need to be married before you be giving that type of gift.
I agree with you.
You understand what I'm saying? Because when you start getting connected like that, when you start, you know what I'm saying, seeing yourself float on top, outside your body because of what this man did, y'all need to be married.
Look, Queen, I agree with you. So look, I'm not giving up the magic stick until I'm married, and
I commend that.
I've said this on my show before, and I think that you were on the panel.
I was very shocked.
I've been celibate for about 6 years. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you don't look celibate. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Whoa,
you do not look, nor do you behave like you're celibate.
Wait. What is a celibate person supposed to look like?
Not like you. Let me tell you that right now.
Oh God.
Not like you.
Chad, can y'all help Queen out? What is a celibate?
No, not how you be behaving. You said something one night on the show. I said, I know this brother need to be getting in. I said, I know he be getting in. I said, I'm gonna pray for him that he stop his behavior. I was like, I'm gonna pray. Let me tell you. So he on his show talking about something. He the type of dude that if they get into an argument with somebody, he take him to in the bathroom, hunch him over, and then come on out. I said, he need to stop that type of behavior. And the whole time you over here celibate.
Yep. Because I'm speaking of times past. That's and it's always worked. It's always worked.
That's what my husband said. He said, if we arguing, he said, if we cannot pray it out or talk it out, the next thing is to blank it out. And y'all know what it is.
Shout out to my bro, brother Bright. Shout out.
Yeah, he don't play that. He don't play that at all. He said, that's why my ex won't leave me alone. Scorpio, you don't have to tell me. I know for a fact that you don't play no games. I know you don't play no games.
I agree. Scorp. I truly believe Scorp got that comeback.
Dangerous. You understand what I'm saying? Because, honey, she's seasoned. Honey, she was a season. And I know she been in the game. I know just the way she talk. I know she don't play no games.
I know. Look,
I know she don't play no games.
Queen, have you ever seen her when she her short stories? Mm-hmm. And she'll look in the camera and be like,
I'm
like, Lord have mercy.
Bringing them in. You understand what I'm saying? Bringing them in. That's why. Yeah, you know what? This is, and I know I'm digressing for the topic, but I just want to say this: it don't matter about how you look. It's about how you carry yourself, how you put yourself for a man. Y'all think, it's some men out here that travel. They travel for the honey bun. They looking for that big old honey bun. They looking for it. You know what I'm saying? But it's some men, you can capture them. You can hypnotize them or whatever it is by the way your swag and how you carry yourself. And everybody and I've always said this, and I'm still saved. I'm married, y'all, and I'm still saved. Y'all know people be like, why you talking like that? I'm saying this to help y'all. It's how you carry yourself. It ain't about your looks. Because and I ain't trying to be funny, y'all, but my makeup, my feature, I'm very Afrocentric, strong chin, you know what I'm saying? Gap in my teeth, black, dark skin. In America, that's not the sex symbol. You know what I'm saying? It's not. You know what I'm saying?
Who said that's not?
It's not. And then let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. It's not. It is not. It's how you, and I'm just not saying I'm ugly or anything like that, but I'm just saying, and this is for women who have low self-esteem. I'm saying this for women who may look like me that don't think they're pretty because they ain't light-skinned, that colorism thing. You know what I'm saying? It's about how you carry yourself. People who, and I'm saying this for the people in the back, people who really get down in the bedroom, like really get down. You can walk in a room and tell who for sure get down. Just how they carry themselves. And that is an alluring. And you're drawn to that type of individual. And we can sit down, have a conversation, and I will pull you in. My husband said, he said, I don't even know how to describe it. He said, you do this to me. He said, you do this. He did like this. He said, that's how you do me. He said, that's how you do me. He said, I can't explain it. He said, I literally fell in love with you.
But look,
it ain't about a look thing. You know what I'm saying?
You see what the brother said?
What'd he say?
his last
he
comment.
said you beautiful. You said you beautiful to me. Oh, thank you so much, Lonely. Thank you. I appreciate
his last
that.
comment.
He said, tell her, SBK.
About the gap. Look.
Oh, the gap. Oh,
it's
I didn't see the gap.
Look.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. The beauty standards are, look, it's something about a gap in a woman's tooth.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it.
That's what my husband said when he introduced me to his mom over the phone for the first time. She was like, "Oh," and she was just talking like, you know what I'm saying? And they were like, and they started laughing. Yes, Mom, she has a gap. It's over there. This is a beauty standard over there. And she started calling me a nickname for it. I can't even remember what it was. I'm asking what it was later. Because of the gap, that's a beautiful thing. And before we cammed up, I told him, I said, "Hey, how you doing, sweet Rita?" I said, "Nothing but love your way, beautiful thing."
Hey, sweet Rita.
Before we had cammed up initially, I told him, I said, "Listen, I have a gap in my mouth because I just feel like, you know, over here it's I don't know." But he said, "Babe," he said, "It's a go." He said, "I got one in the top and the bottom." He said, "It's a go. It's a beauty thing over there."
I didn't know that was a beauty thing over there, but for me,
yeah,
a gap in the lady's teeth, woo.
You said a gap in bow leg. Scorp, you want them with a gap and bow leg?
Oh, that's a double threat right there.
That's a triple threat. They're gonna wrap you around with their teeth and their legs. No way.
Woman that's bow leg, that you know those says.
Listen, when I was younger, I always wanted to be bow legged, but I'm not needed. You know what I'm saying? I am not needed. But I know how to stand when I'm posing. Like I know how to stand to kind of throw it off, but I am not needed. I'm not needed. Sweet Rita, everybody's greeting each other, cool beans. So yeah, that physicality, that's one gift that you should not be giving your significant other too soon, because it complicates things when you do that. Because for women, when we give that away to a man, we feel like we have claimed you and you are our territory, and we are misconstrued in the relationship. And no, women don't say that y'all not. Now you got some straight up thug women that they just as a player as dudes is, but most women, when we get physical with a man, we feel like, oh, he's trying to build something with us because he shared the most intimate part of our body, and that's it's the sex. So you shouldn't be giving that away too soon. With men, when they're having sex with a woman, sometimes, not all men, it diminishes their views of the woman afterwards, because you know what I'm saying, you're doing this, and we shouldn't be doing this right now. You're just giving it away. You just giving it away. It should be your most sacred thing to have, and you just giving it to me. And to be honest, like I said, when we have sex with a man, we want to build with you, because we thinking that it's time to build. But when a man has sex with you, they think it's time to go.
Yep, I agree. One love to you, sweet Rita.
Yeah, so you have to be careful. So appropriate gifts. What's appropriate is, so you say, okay, I'm not gonna give my body away, I'm not gonna have sex too early again. How do I tell this man that I'm interested in them? What can I give this man to let them know that I'm interested in them? One thing I will say is time.
I was just gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna say that. That's all you need is time. And you show interest by showing time and having conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, conversation rules the nation. Try to get to know that person. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why me and my husband worked out so good, because we got to know each other. We took a whole year just to get to know each other before we even was in each other's presence. We got to know each other in that emotional and just talking and getting to know each other. I'm telling y'all, I wish I would have did that before with my prior relationships here. Maybe they would have worked out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Well, I wouldn't be with my husband now, but I'm just saying, talking and getting to know each other and communicating and having to deal with someone without being physical with them, you see them in a whole different light. Yep, you know what I'm saying? And it's even more better when you guys are able to be physical in that moment. It's more in depth because we done been through stuff. And I would admonish for the first 6 months, we'll just go on dates and talk.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's the best thing in the world. Just go on date and talk. Drive down that lonely road with your loved one.
Shut up, SBK. Shut up. You said some women is like that too. Yeah, I agree. Looney. Some women are thugs and players. They will chew you up and spit you out and move on to the next person and won't even care. They'll block you and won't talk to you no more because they've been hurt. Women, we get hard like that when we get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Have you been that way before, Queen?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I used to be a man eater. I used to be a lot of things. I got so bitter in a relationship that there was a dark spot in my life, a dark time in my life, where I just wanted to be carefree. I've always been like in the church. I didn't really make a heavy commitment until I got older and mature. But when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, I got hurt by somebody, and because of my childhood, I thought that men liked this, and this is what I was supposed to do to show them that I liked them. So I had a whole reign of chewing them up and spitting them out.
Gotcha.
Living my best life.
No, at least you're admitting to it, because a lot of people, women and men who treat men and women thrown by the wayside, they have some type of thing that they've gone through. You know what I'm saying?
Chewing them up and spitting them out. Yeah. And was taking pride.
You taking pride in it?
Taking pride. Do you hear me? I'm talking about taking pride, and it was so toxic. It wasn't a good behavior. It was so toxic. But I was the type that I thought that I had to be a certain way to pull your interest, and I wanted to let you know I was about that life, and I wanted to let you know that I was a bad chick. I'm gonna spin you, flip you, do. I'm gonna do all of that stuff. So I was very adventurous, but I was too young for that type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? But I was extremely adventurous, extremely just out there, wilding out. You know what I'm saying? Which at that age I shouldn't have been like that. You know what I'm saying? I should not have been that. But when I tell you, my skill set is strong. It's strong. Okay. It's strong. And I want to say my proteges that are out there in their other relationships with other women, they have thanked me for my tutelage. You understand what I'm saying? They have come back and thanked me. You understand what I'm
saying? So basically, you took them to the school.
At school. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right.
I got you. Respect. I respect.
Maybe I'll give me a Patreon page and we can pay for this thing if y'all want some class. No, this way. My pastor will literally kick me out. Like, no. You don't went too far. No, I'm saying. But and so I used to be like that, but that's not a way to live. You know what I'm saying? If you're really trying to be in a strong relationship, that you should not come off on the promiscuity, on that perverted aspect. Now, when I got older and I started dating like in my 30s, that was a turn off. If a man came on to me too strong, he talking about some let's go. Shut up, Looney. If a man come on to me too strong or was over sexualizing in the first couple of months of the relationship, that was a turn off. It scared me because I had like trauma behind that. You know what I'm saying? So it scared me, and I didn't like. I can't be around. I don't want to be around that. You know what I'm saying? So no, I didn't want to do that. But Looney, we talking about gifts, right? You know that, right? You understand what I'm saying? We talking about gifts. But gift giving between relationships can be kind of tricky. I would say assess your person, and then not only that, make sure that they are deserving of whatever you give them. Make sure that they are deserving. If you're dealing with a person that's self-centered and they always talking about themselves, hold off on the gifts completely.
I agree.
They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. It's all about them. If you're dealing in a relationship with somebody and they constantly, talking about themselves and always putting you down, no, there's no Christmas for you. You're gonna get some coal. You'll get some rocks in your side.
I agree. Hold off on the gifts, man. Hold off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hold off.
Yeah.
That's just my thing.
You are the gift. That's the gift. You are the gift. You are the gift. Yeah. Go. So now I want to kind of shift gears when I'm talking about gift giving, because I had put a short of children who were just simply ungrateful for Christmas. Okay. And they screen TV. And the boy didn't like it. I guess he wanted something else. He literally took the TV, threw it on the floor, and stomped on it, and jumped on the TV and walked off. It's talking about that's not what he wanted.
I think I saw that.
And I'm like, where do you get off? Because I can't even remember. I thought I was a grown adult when my mother bought me a TV. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. When you are giving gifts to your children, parents, and they have brung home horrible grades all year long, that's why you need to be raising your children in the way that they should go, because they will have that understanding from you. You cannot do bad all year, cuss me out all year, hit and tear my house all year, don't do the chores all year, on your phone all year, and think you're supposed to have an amazing Christmas. It don't roll like that.
Facts.
My mother told me responsibility. I had to work for my school clothes every summer. I had to work a real job to get my school clothes every summer. No. Do you overindulge? Do you overindulge in the gift giving, SBK?
For my daughter?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I had to get on to her a few days ago. I had asked her, because, during the holidays we travel, and we just got back not too long ago. Mm-hmm. So I told her to do some things. And I came home from work. Well, I was on lunch and I came by to eat something. And I just so happened to go in her room, and whatever I told her in the house, it wasn't done. Man, I got all over. I'm like, man, you want this, you want that. I'm not getting you nothing, you know what I mean, until this is done. And she knows that, you know what I mean. Nothing in this world is free. So we had the conversation. We had a conversation later on that day. I'm like, man, you're gonna have to understand that you can't have everything you want and not do what you're supposed to do in order for you to get what you're asking. You're gonna have to do what I asked you to do. And I likened it to, and these kids, I saw that video that you're talking about. Mm-hmm. It's a couple of them where these little dudes took the TV and threw it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I asked for such and such and threw it and all that. And I told my daughter, I was like, man, when you're out in the real world or whatever, and these folks ask you to do something, and you don't do it, there is no second chances or anything. Mm-hmm. You're out of there. You know what I mean? These people want their money. If you're living in the house, you got a mortgage, you got a rent. They're not trying to, there's no do-overs. You get it right the first time. And so that's what I'm trying to teach her. Just because it's because daddy has all the, has the money to get you things or whatever. It's not necessarily, I'm going to get you that every time. You know what I mean?
And it teaches them responsibility.
Facts.
It teaches them responsibility. And you know what that child will do, even though you may be crying on the inside because you got to reprimand your little stink. You know what I'm saying? That child will appreciate that indirectly. What they will do is they'll go to their friends in school and say, and see something, a bad behavior of a child, and say, oh, you know what? My daddy wouldn't tolerate that. Oh, that ain't what my daddy ain't going for that in my house. And they wear it as a badge of honor. You understand what I'm saying? And even as we grow up, you'll find us saying, my mama didn't play that. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll notice people walking around with bad intentions or bad morals or just conducting themselves uncouth. And you'll reflect back like, oh, no, my mama didn't play that. And you appreciate that. But in the moment, you got to hold to your guns and redirect these children. And some parents be like, and some people may be like, oh, that's too harsh. I don't do that. You better do it, because if
better
you
do
don't do it, they don't respect your authority. They're not gonna respect the police, and they're gonna mess around and get themselves hurt.
That's right. That's right. And I told my daughter the very same thing that you said, Queen. I told her, I'm like, man, you're gonna thank me whenever you get older, because I'm not gonna be on this earth forever. But you're gonna look back at these conversations that we have, and you know, if you do the right thing and you're you can stand up on your own 2 feet, and you don't, you know what I mean, you're independent, you got your own money, you got your own wealth or whatever, you're gonna thank me. You know what I mean? And she comes home and talks to me about some of these children at school that talk crazy. And she's like, hey, man, these kids here was talking such and such. But I'm grateful that she does have respect. But then at the same time, you got to remind them, you know, not everything in this world is free. You know what I mean?
And then if you have bad behavior, don't expect a reward from me. I don't care what the occasion is. I don't care. My mother had threw me a 10, I don't know how old I was, but at the time, let me tell you, this is a whole story. At the time, we was living in his house, and we had nowhere to go. And so the mayor in my city, his brother owned a shoe shine store in our neighborhood. And my mother had a nice rapport with him. He was nice, and he had an apartment above his shoe shine, but it was abandoned. Like no drywall, glass and nails, broken windows, paint put on the floor, but we didn't have nowhere to go. So we had to stay there, right? That's why I appreciate every freaking thing that I get, because I know what it is to live in poverty. The rats as big as cats in that place. You understand what I'm saying? But we had nowhere to go. My mother had to take somebody in that place because they didn't have nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? That's where my sense of charity comes from. You know what I'm saying? Because we did for people when we needed ourselves. So she decided she wanted to throw me a birthday party in that place. First of all, I was embarrassed. Who throws a birthday party in an abandoned house? You know, abandoned apartment. My mom does. So she baked me a cake and everything. And, you know, some of my friends came. Of course, now they stand in the same hood I'm staying, but they ain't staying in no abandoned house. You know what I'm saying? So they get up there and they was laughing. And they was taking, and if you laugh, you ain't gonna be my twin flame no more. No. You understand what I'm saying? But they was taking the nails that was on the floor and busting the balloons with the nails.
Oh wow!
You better not laugh.
No, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? And I got so embarrassed and mad. And can you imagine me as a kid? I'm ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going off on everybody. And so my mother, because my behavior was so horrible, even though what they was doing was so disrespectful, my mother whooped me.
Oh wow!
On my birthday, in my birthday party, told my behind up outside.
Oh wow!
And I remember that. So what did that teach me? Respect. Not to have a horrible disposition. Be hospitable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Those type of moments. My mother did not play. You know what I'm saying? If the teacher said I did something, even though I didn't do this, but they told her that I did. So, you know, back in the day, they would pin a note to you and send you home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Also, I don't just note and threw it in the field, like, because I know I ain't did it. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking that they don't call ahead of time and don't call it and told. My mama beat the brakes off of me, but I didn't do it. But it was a time if an adult came to you and said something, you did it. Those type of times. And if you did something to be disrespectful and your mama went there, the neighbor got you. You know what I'm saying? And then you went home and got another whooping. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. That's the way it was.
And it trained us to respect authority, because these children these days, they don't have no respect. They cussing their mamas out because they won't buy them a Jordan. And then you think it's supposed to be some Christmas presents underneath the tree.
That's that self entitlement. You know what I mean? That is self entitlement.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this here before I because I gotta put some laundry on, Queen, and listen to you while putting laundry. Mm-hmm. But the thing about it is that young people today, like you said, they have no responsibility and no respect, and it's sad that the story that you told, whatever, that's some stuff that my mom would have done, and has done to me and my brother growing up, and if a teacher came and said that, you know, my brother and I were acting up or whatever, she took care of that and beat the brakes off of us. You know what I mean? And so I thank God for that. I thank God for that, man. And so that's unheard of today. Come to think about it, it's
I
unheard of.
come from an era when a teacher used to get whoop you.
Yeah,
I used to
absolutely.
get the ruler for my manuscript. She used to call it chicken scratch. She would tear me up.
Absolutely. Same here.
You try as a teacher. If I tried to hit one of these kids, I would have to literally shoot myself way out of the school. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can't reprimand. They don't even want you talk. Even in the conferences, the parent-teacher conferences, I have to watch my verbiage when you're talking about somebody's child, because we in the third generation, we in this new generation. They don't want you telling them nothing about their kid. Nope. No, even if developmentally they're displaying it, it's like they don't want to be reprimanded. They don't want to be told that they're wrong in some kind of way.
Yep. Absolutely.
Go ahead and do your laundry. I don't want to monopolize your time. But
yeah, thank you for having me on. This is a great live. I got to go and share this because you always spitting fire. And look, teach these women there's nothing wrong with saving those cookies until you're married.
Saving those cookies until you're married. You know what I'm saying? Do your research, women.
That's right.
Study up on it. You know what I'm saying? if you gotta go ahead and get you a visual manual or any type of thing digitally that you might want to study to get the right body position, prepare yourself. You understand?
Study to show yourself approved, women.
Study to show yourself approved. Do you understand what I'm saying?
All right, Queen. I'll be hollering at you.
All right. Thank you. That's my twin flame SBK, guys. Y'all go support his channel. My moderators, if you're in here, please put everybody's channel link in here so that we can be supporting one another. Guys, don't forget to support the live $CLAYLING. If you in a given mood, because this is the giving season, or you say, Queen, I ain't giving you nothing. Well, can you please just like, share, and subscribe? I appreciate that. But yeah, so we have to be mindful when we are giving to our children. You know what I'm saying? Don't just like, oh, you trying to give everything for them for Christmas, and they couldn't even give you one day to wash dishes. No, that's not gonna work. Nobody's getting nothing for Christmas. Now I may get you some clothes, because you're gonna need some clothes. You know what I'm saying? I might get you, you know what I'm saying, so some shoes, some boots, because you done got tall. But you're not nothing. No, nothing is extravagant. If you can't show me no good behavior throughout the year, it's a wrap for Christmas. I'm just telling the truth. You know, people don't like to hear that type of talk, but yeah, why would I reward you for your bad behavior? And there's a lot of people going broke right now. Right now, people got Christmas debt. You make your first payment in 2 weeks towards your Christmas debt. That don't make sense. Thank you, Lonnie. You said, true, my wife is a school teacher. Yeah, I'm a school teacher. And I see it all the time. I've been sending home sad faces all year long, and y'all got all type of gifts underneath the tree. I'm just saying, they don't deserve it. And then, I know, I know y'all gonna be mad at me when I say this, especially the grandmas. Y'all gonna be mad at me. But quit buying your kids these expensive clothes that they're not gonna even be wearing in 6 months. It's a ploy. It's a plot that these designers do to make you feel like your child don't fit in unless they wear true religion. No, they're not gonna be able to fit it in 6 months. Why would you spend $200 or $300 for something and you ain't probably gonna have no more kids? Why would you spend that type of money for clothes for kids that's growing rapidly at a rapid pace? Why would you do that? Just to say that your child got it. They don't appreciate that. You out here, and I don't want to hear I can do what I want to do. You can. But is it worth it? At the end of the day, is that financially smart? Now, I love me a good Coach bag, and I love me some good Fendi's, but I'm by myself, and you know what I'm saying. I try not to live over my means and stuff. You know what I'm saying. But you know, be sensible in this time that we're in, parents. You buying your child $500 jeans and $500 coats that they ain't gonna be able to fit in about 6 months. That don't make sense to me. They can't keep up with the Birkin bag that you buying them. They losing these iPhones in school. People stealing it from them, and y'all getting mad at them because you done spent $900, $1,200, $1,500 for a phone that they're gonna lose and break, that you're gonna have to replace. Am I gonna get in trouble? I mean, but you can do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't have it. I want to give it to my child. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But let's be sensible, especially if your kid is being smart mouthing adults and being disrespectful, getting kicked out of school. They don't deserve it. We got to learn how to teach our children consequences. Oh, thank you, Looney. Thanks. That's what I'm talking about. This sub to each other. You understand what I'm saying? We gotta teach our children to value the things that they have. You go, okay, so you go ahead and buy those $200 True Religion. Should the True Religion jeans be on the floor underneath the bed with Cheerios stuck to it? And you don't say nothing to them about it. You don't tell them the cost of these jeans. You don't tell them how important it is to take care of this. This is very expensive. Please take care of them. Please keep your phone in the case. Please don't just throw your phone around. I paid a lot of money for this. Or, okay, you want to get it for them. Fine. Go to them and say, hey, you're going to do these chores. You're going to help me pay for 1/3 of this phone. You have to amass this amount of money by doing the dishes. And every time you do the dishes, mark it off. You'll get paid for them. You're going to help pay for this phone. To teach them responsibility, to teach them that things have a cost, to teach them that things have value, how you need to treat. Am I speaking real, Looney? These kids don't value nothing because G-Mama don't went and bought the whole store for them. And they think they just want to throw it underneath the bed, under the floor, or make a request when they can't fit it no more, or when iPhone come out with the newest phone, they think they're supposed to get a new phone because no, it don't work like that. Sit down, and it's okay to talk to your kid, especially if they're in middle school, maybe in middle school, to talk to your kid about bills and what it takes to run the household so they can have a little bit more respect for you. Understand why you're telling them no. Oh, mama got to pay the light bill, so let's give her a break. Or so they can understand why Christmas don't look like it did last year, because we got bills. Be real with your kids and quit making them think that they can do no wrong and they can get everything. And you somewhere crying about to jump off the ledge because you can't pay your mortgage, about to get kicked out, but at least they got that bike. No, it don't go like that. It don't go like that. Me and my husband, we talked 3 months out before Christmas got here. What we wanted to do for our son. Have a plan with these kids. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get the newest thing that's out. You're not going to get what Cardi B got on or what you saw Blue Ivy wear. You're not getting that. What you are going to get is the knockoff. I'm gonna go get some fabric, and I'm gonna put them 2 white stripes down in black pants. Those are your Blue Ivy. Them your Adidas right there. You understand what I'm saying? Because life is hard. Christmas is one day. You gonna do a year debt for one day? Nah. Them kids will play with a big old cardboard box for 5 hours because they bored with the game you bought them. They outside playing a fort and castle with the cardboard box, and you just spent $500 on a game. You got to think about the child. how old is they? Are they gonna remember all these expensive gifts? Can they even play with these gifts right now? Get age appropriate gifts for your kids. They will be happy for 25 Family Dollar toys wrapped up real nice than one big expensive toy. Have some sense when you're doing this. Quit trying to keep up with the Joneses, because you can't keep up with the Joneses. You understand what I'm saying? You just can't do it. Giving these extravagant gifts for kids who think that red is 2, who can't even write their name, who can't even read in the 6th grade, but they think they're supposed to be walking around with a Birkin bag. The little girl told her mama in the short, it's on my short, I thought this was gonna be a Gucci bag. Gucci. And you can't even wash your this way. Get out of here. Get your little stuff out of here. You ain't getting no Gucci. I ain't even got no Gucci. Get out of here. These kids want too much. They want too much, y'all. Walking around here stink, talking about you want Gucci. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth, and y'all know I am, and shame on y'all for doing that. Y'all got these kids. Oh, my mama about to buy me a car when I turn 16. Oh, no. My mama about to, they going to school talking about you like you they sugar mama. And you out here working 3 jobs. And they in there twirling their little ponytail talking about you like you the bank. And you out here striving, trying to survive, to keep up with their demands. They running you, and you supposed to run the household, and they running you and the household. And grandmama's household. And everybody checks. They running there. They on payday, they sitting at the door, running them checks. And y'all giving it to these little bad kids who don't deserve it. Their mouth is smart. They don't know how to talk to adults, but you going around here buying everything. No, put some discipline in their behind. They should be deserving of the things that they get. And I'm not saying don't let your kid be a kid during Christmas time. Of course, let your kid be. But you're supposed to train up your child the way that they should go. And when they old, they will not depart from it. Teach them morals and values and understanding how the world really works. You understand? Don't raise your child to be disrespectful. If your child has a problem with speaking out of term or being disrespectful to adults, check that at the door. Because if you don't, they're gonna think that it's okay to be that way. And I have historically done this throughout my life. If I'm at a dinner, or if I'm out in the public, or I'm somewhere and I hear a child disrespecting their parents, I will stop what I'm doing and I'll get up in that thing. And it ain't always worked out, but I've gotten up in. Don't you talk to your mother like that? You go back because somebody got to tell them. You sitting there letting the child disrespect you, and then you go in the same breath. I don't have no problem. You got a problem. They bad. They talk. They run in their mouth. Do you hear what I say? I was in the store and the child was just horrible. I'm like, I pick it up. And the mother was like, oh, thank you so much. Because they're exhausted. They can't handle it. My mother would knock my teeth down my throat. If my mother told me something and I sat there and went back and forth with her, she would literally cave my chest in. My mother has pulled a knife out on me because she thought I didn't take the garbage out quick enough. I said, I had put it outside the door. She's like, oh, I'm just checking. Because we didn't tolerate disrespect. And that's how I don't tolerate disrespect from your kid, my kids, and my imaginary kids. I don't tolerate disrespect. Especially when you out here done made a living for y'all, done made a living for your child. You don't push through boulders. You don't cried. You don't worked hard. You don't have to be humiliated by your boss. You don't have to stay there because you got to pay bills. You did all you had to do for these old raggedy bad mouth kids. and all they can do is talk back to you and not get up when you tell them to get up, you finna be walking on your knees because I'm about to decapitate you from the bottom up. These kids actually think that they can talk to their mama any old kind of way and their daddies any old kind of way and still get gifts? No. What you gonna get is these chores. That's the way I was raised. You respect adults, and if you don't cut it in the board, then they think they can disrespect any adult, honey. And I'll be waiting when I see a kid disrespecting their mama. Let me tell y'all what be going on in my head, because y'all know I'm crazy, right? When I see a boy or something disrespecting their mama, in my mind I'll be saying, "Bring it this way. I can't wait for you to get smart with me because I'm going to get in your behind. And when your mama come, I'm going to check her too." That's what I'll be saying. Because there's no appropriate space or time where a child should be disrespecting an adult. I got a problem with that. Maybe that's why God ain't give me no kids. Maybe I would probably be in jail or something. I don't know. You are supposed to respect your elders at all times. You say it's the teacher in you. Maybe it is, but I know for sure it's the old school in me, because my mama did not. I never in my mind, never on this planet have I raised my voice at my mother or even thought about disrespecting her. Or even and I don't care if I was grown and she asked me to get up and do it, I would go and do it. You know what I'm saying? When I decided that, when I got older and I said I was a woman and coming to and wanted my own woman space, I moved out because I knew I was becoming a woman. And I knew, you start to question things in the household. I said it's time to go because I refuse to disrespect my mother. You got kids that will go toe to toe with their mama. Or they tell them to go do something and they don't get up and move. The next reflex is I'm taking this shoe off and I'm gonna hit you in the back of your head because maybe you done fell asleep. That's where I'm at with it. So that's probably why I don't have no kids. You understand what I'm saying? In my mind, I'll be thinking, my mama would kick my behind if I did some stuff like that. But these kids, that's how they've been raised. This is how they're being raised. Now, it's okay because they want them to have to be independent. They want them to have their own voice and all that stuff. It's okay. They can have their own feelings. It's okay for her to feel like that. She can say that. Yeah, but you're going to say it in a respectful way. And not only that, you ain't finna say it to me right now directly. We're going to sit down and have a conversation. Maybe you felt offended about how I said it. Mom, I felt that, can we talk about this? It's a way to do it. I'm all for modern techniques and strategies when you're dealing with children, but I'm not for rewarding children for their bad behavior. I ain't for that at all, and I will never be for that. You understand what I'm saying? So just be mindful in the gift giving when you're dealing with children. Okay. One more aspect I want to talk about gift giving, and then I'm gonna get up off of here. Do you give your mom a better gift than you give your wife? Do you give your your father-in-law, your father, a better gift than you give your husband? We talking about gift giving tonight and what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. Do you give your mom a better gift than you give? Y'all say y'all all the renting a Airbnb and y'all exchanging gifts on Christmas, and you done went and got your mama a 3-carat earring set, and you done got your wife a makeup kit. Because I love you, mama. I just love you so much, mama. I love you, and I love that you raised me. And put the blindfold on her, y'all. Put the blindfold on her, y'all. And mama, just hold on to me, mama. I'm gonna walk you. You good? Just you safe. Ain't nothing block you. Cause I love you. And mama, you done raised me. And okay, all right, we here. Take the blindfold off. Mama, it's a brand new Lexus. And your wife sitting there looking like, what? Y'all mad. Do you hear what I say? It better be one out there for me too. And I could be selfish in saying that Do we do that, y'all? Unless you guys sit and collectively say, hey, I want to do this for my mom. You better still be doing, you better still. You say, I'm exempt. You exempt? What you mean you exempt? I don't know what that means, Looney. Listen. If you sit down with your husband and y'all both pitch in on it, or y'all, you all collectively talk about it, okay, I can see that. But just know you better be having something extravagant for your wife too. She done put up with you all year long. With your foul self. She don't put up with you all year long. You don't give your mama a better gift than you give your wife. That's just where I'm standing. Unless y'all collectively just said that y'all gonna be doing something for mama this year. You don't give your mama-in-law a gift and don't give your wife a gift, period. There should be nothing that you giving somebody else a gift and you don't give your wife a gift. I'm gonna say that for the people in the back. Do y'all hear me? You don't go and then give somebody, a family member, a gift and don't give your wife a gift. Or your husband a gift. Maybe, or just sit down and say, hey, we're not gonna do Christmas this year for each other. We'll go and do something later on in the year. Something like that. You said mama got her glory, but I didn't give my wife a gift this year. Did y'all discuss that? I ain't trying to get in y'all business, but I'm curious about that. As a husband and wife team, did y'all discuss that y'all want to do a gift exchange this year? Did she give you a gift for Christmas, Looney? My mama passed 2 years ago. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I send you my condolences. I didn't understand the comment. You said, but I didn't give my wife a gift this year. You didn't? Did y'all decided that y'all wasn't going to exchange gifts? I mean, it's to each his own, because some people they don't do gift exchange on Christmas. They don't even celebrate Christmas. It's not mandatory, but I'm just saying, if you know historically in your household, her expectation is to get gifts. We gave, y'all gave to the kids. Okay, that's understandable. If y'all working collectively as a team, I can see that. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Me and my husband, we didn't do a gift exchange this year because we wanted to make sure that our son, his mom and dad got something for Christmas. And then I wasn't really in the Christmas spirit, and we give to each other all year long. So that's understandable. But in a situation where your wife is into those traditions and and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Unless y'all religion dictate to y'all that y'all don't celebrate certain religion, Valentine's Day, y'all gotta come through. Y'all gotta do better. And you married, y'all should be coming in the door with some roses. Sweetest Day, women, y'all should be coming in there doing something. I got my husband gifts for Valentine's Day and Sweetest Day, even though it's still here. I thought he would have had it by now, but it's still here. It ain't in the bag. I got him. You said last minute we wasn't gonna do Christmas. Kids been out of hand. I respect that, Looney. You said we put the tree up on the 23rd. Y'all crazy to the mud. I didn't put my tree up this year because I was so disappointed in not being able to be with my hubby because of everything that's going on over there. It's not safe, and I wanted to be with my hubby. I just wasn't in the Christmas spirit. But my hubby made up for it today. He gave me a special treat. So I'm super excited. I was so glad, but I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the Christmas mood anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good on that. Y'all. You said, yeah, I wasn't. And everybody's saying that. A lot of people were saying that Christmas didn't feel like Christmas this year. I don't know if it's because we didn't get no snow in Michigan. I don't know what it was. Thanksgiving it wasn't Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving it wasn't Thanksgiving for me. Because I wasn't feeling good. Like I'm not feeling good now. I gotta call my friend because I'm supposed to have breakfast with her, brunch with her tomorrow, and I ain't gonna be able to do it. Yeah, I didn't do Thanksgiving until like a week after. I didn't cook for Thanksgiving until like a week after because I just ain't been in the mood. I want to literally I would have done like a show already. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to do anything big until I see my husband. That's where I'm at. I'm not doing no productions. I'm not doing no big events. My birthday coming up. I ain't celebrating unless I'm not gonna be doing nothing until I see my and with my husband. And that's where I'm at with that. I'm just not gonna do it. You say y'all still in together. Y'all still here in together. Yeah, we still together. And even though so my social media don't look like we together. Because I took all his stuff down just as a precaution of what's going on. They're now seeking out individuals that's married to Nigerians, and they trying to figure out who they are because they think, oh, the American must got money to pay ransom. So they are literally walking around, trolling people's social medias to see who they can get for and kidnap for ransoms. So me and my husband collectively just said, let's just take your social media, just take all the stuff down. From the main platforms, just take it all down. So to some people who's hating on us, they're probably saying, "Oh, she finally left them." You know what I'm saying? No, we just moving smarter. And he's like, when things calm down, then we'll just put it back up. We put our stuff back up, but right now we just trying to move smart. We still together, Looney, and this thing is serious, and it's a showing up love thing. But if he's a really good actor and he just playing a long game, then I'll just eat it and enjoy the ride. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sure. I'm happy. And if he turned out to be the greatest scammer of all times, then I'm enjoying the ride. And I'll eat it. I'm gonna come out here and say, y'all know what? He got me. But I had some fun memories. I'm being serious. I live in life. We only get one life. And you ain't lived until you dated a Nigerian. I'm just playing. My husband gonna get me. You ain't lived until you dated a Nigerian. I don't care. Everybody should try it once. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You understand what I'm saying? Honey, they will roll 10 years off of you. 10 years. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like every time I do this, it's something happen over here. Like I ain't seeing a message. Like I'm seeing a message or something. I don't know. If somebody sent the private chat and I ain't see it or something, I don't know. But anyhow, you said I'm scared to leave Alabama. Looney, you got to go to Nigeria when it's safe. You got to go to Africa. It's life changing. It is like I'm better around it. It's life changing to see people live differently than you. You have an appreciation, and I'm done with the subject matter, y'all. So don't be talking about I got off topic. But it is life changing. You will enjoy and appreciate other cultures after you've traveled abroad, anywhere. But it is life. It does something for you to go back to where you came from. And my husband, he would be like, I can't wait for you to come home. And I used to say, why is he saying coming home? He couldn't wait to, and I felt like I was home. And to be honest, when I get retired, that's when he don't know it yet, but I'm retiring over there. It's a peace that you ain't never experienced. Even though they got all this chaos and stuff, when I was in the village, in the compound with mama, it was a peace that I am thriving to get to again. It was a peace that I had never experienced in my life. I'm telling you, I'm looking outside of her compound and I'm seeing the biggest mountain I've ever seen in my life, the most glorious vegetation that I've ever seen in my life, palm trees, fruit trees everywhere. I'm thinking I'm in the Garden of Eden. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's how beautiful it was. And it was just common to them. I walk outside her compound. It's a papaya tree sitting there. I'm like, What kind of tree is it? He like, baby, this is papaya. You know, that's how he is. Oh, that's a banana tree. So everybody that's fronting and clowning, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't know who linked up or who for who, but everybody that's clowning, eating with Q, y'all can just stop it because ain't none of y'all been over to Africa. You understand what I'm saying? When she saw that grapefruit tree in her neighbor's yard, I was with her. I was like, oh wow, because I ain't never seen it before. You ain't never seen no, unless you in Florida somewhere, you ain't never seen no grapefruit tree. You know, you the only grapefruit you done seen is in the grocery store. I didn't even know grapefruit grew on trees. When I saw that, I was like, oh my God. And she got dragged for that. I was, when I went over there and seen the doggone mango tree. No, ain't nobody messing with me. I'm just saying they been dragging Eat with Q because she got so excited about seeing the grapefruit tree. I was right there with her, excited too. Because I had never seen a grapefruit tree. And then just the fruit trees and stuff, and just the trees alone don't even look like our trees. The leaves as big as your face. I was in amazement with everything. With the ground was red, clay. I was in amazement with everything because we are so conditioned to go get our fruit and stuff from the grocery store that we never see it in the natural habitation unless we go to a farm or something. Hey, Vaughn, I see nothing but love your way because you done missed the whole live. It's been a good, juicy live. You got to go back to the beginning, honey. Big old juicy live. Your brother was up here cutting up, SBK. He was on here cutting up. I look lovely. Oh, thank you. I feel lovely. I'm about 85% better. I got a little bit more ways to go, but I feel good. I had that iron infusion, so I feel good. I got to remember to text my friend because I'm supposed to go out to dinner with her tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. But I'm telling y'all, so everybody got to stop dragging Even Q because I was the same way. When I went to Africa and saw those doggone fruit trees in my mama's yard, I doggone near lost my mind. And he walked me through some of the garden. He's like, babe, this is pepper. This is cassava. This is corn. I'm doggone near losing my mind because it just was a piece. It was something that you don't see every day. You understand? It's something that you don't see every day. And that's why I said I will retire in Africa. I'm trying to get him to help. I'm trying to get him to let me move over there. After I finish my degree, I wants to move over there. And he talking about something. No. I want to move over there. Their floors, like the apartments, you know, that their condos and stuff, they don't have like wooden floors like we do or carpet. They walk on marble floors, granite floors. The property that my husband, where my husband at, is granite in the front. Nothing but high class. Even the motel, the rundown motels, marble stairs. Them people ain't living like y'all think they living. They living better than that. It's a piece. Oh, I want to be right there on Mama's porch right now. I want to be on Mama's porch right now. Minus the lizards, though, the iguanas. That freaked me out. I was sitting there doing the live and an iguana just climbed inside of the house. I'm like, wait a minute. And the snakes. Mama had just seen the snake. I'm like, I told y'all about the time we were sleeping, and sleeping, and I kept hearing something, and he was knocked out. And I'm like, babe, I hear something. I hear something outside. I was like, I hear something outside. And I'm like, they're like, no, it's just the wind. I hear something. This is me not being used to quiet and nature and all that stuff. So I done got Mama and the companion that was with him and my husband. They up outside walking around with flashlights. The mama, who's like almost 80, I felt so bad. And they couldn't find nothing. And then he come back and lay down, and now I feel it in the bed. I'm like, what's that? He was so mad. He jumped up. No, I wasn't no coyotes. Look, he jumped up. Guess what it was, y'all? Now, mind you, I didn't even know he had a machete on the side of the bed. Now, why do you need a machete on the side of the bed? Is you trying to cut me up in pieces? No, because they sleep with machetes because they're in the village. You know why? because the iguana was in the doggone room, and he had to take the knife and smash kill the iguana. And after that, he was so frustrated with me. He said, "We go to the living room and we sleep on the floor." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Okay." I had pissed him off. I was like, "Okay." Because even then, I'm like, "You better not cry, honey." And then anyway, my husband was sick during that time. So I stayed up while he slept the whole night. And I was praying for him in tongues. Honey, I prayed on my husband. I prayed my husband back to health. Do you hear what I say? But I still wasn't going to sleep because I was like, ain't nothing finna crawl up on me. But that happened. And then like earlier that day, Mama had saw a snake. And so I thought it was the snake coming. Girl, but I did all of that for love. I just say I love my man. Do you hear me? You hear what I say? I love my man. I love him. I was doing the snakes, the monkeys. The one fun thing, and I'm done with my subject topic, so that's why we're just having a conversation. He was gonna take me in the bush to show me the stuff, the bush. And I'm like, what if we see the monkeys? He said, babe. He was like, babe, the monkeys is not going to mess with us. I'm like, why? He said, babe, we eat these monkeys. They scared of us. I was like, get out of here. Get your black potato. He was just laughing. I said, you ain't kissing me after you eat no monkeys. He's just laughing. But yeah, I say if you can save up your money and go to Africa, y'all, go to Africa. It's gonna open up your mind. You would appreciate the culture. You know what I'm saying? You will understand where why they are the way they are. You'll understand the fast pace of their community. And you just understand why they are the way they are. And once you go there, you're gonna understand why scammers scam. You're going to understand why the romance scammers are scamming, even though it ain't right. But you're going to understand why they are, because you're going to see the conditions that they live in. You're going to see it. Okay? You say you can eat monkey? Yeah, you can eat monkey. And you know what else they eat? I ain't going to tell y'all, because next thing you know, somebody going to be doing a live dragging my husband. I ain't never mind. But anyway, yeah, but it was an experience, and so I just, y'all, when I tell y'all this has been a test of true love. I miss my husband. I miss my husband. I miss my husband. I miss my husband. Yeah, you can eat. Why you didn't know that, Vine? Why you didn't know that? Yes, you can eat monkey brains. You can eat monkeys. You can eat a whole bunch of stuff. He sent me a picture of something that we know for sure that us Americans is not eating. He sent me a picture of something cut up like it was you know how the turkey be sitting on the platter, all brown and stuff. He sent me a picture of something cut up like it was all brown and stuff. He talking about, "Woo, this is delicious, yum yum yum." I said, if you eat that and think you gonna get, it's not going down. But it's part of their diet. They eat it. They call it bush meat. You got the regular food there, and then you got bush meat. And bush meat is anything that they find in the bush and kill. That's what bush meat is. Anything. And I have seen videos. I think I got a video up on my live shorts. And it's like old short. Anything, and they selling it and skinning it and selling it and skinning it in the market. And it's called bush meat. Anything that's crawling around, if it's a possum, a rat, anything, they're killing to eat it. Because they survival. But you know what? Their body is used to it. That's their diet. And so I don't shame them about it. Just know I'm not eating it. Just know I ain't eating it. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be looking like that. You heard that, Looney? Yeah, it's called bush meat. My husband be telling me I tears it up. I'm like, you get on my last nerve. Oh my God. But I would admonish anybody to go to Africa. You would appreciate your sisters and brothers. You'll be more sympathetic. You know what I'm saying? And it's a thing. It's a thing, honey. That and pray for them because they're going through it right now. They are going through it right now. Y'all share this live out. Support $CLAYLING. This is the giving season. We've been talking about Christmas and gift giving. If y'all want to give to the queen, I appreciate that. And I'm taking all gifts. I normally don't be talking about it. I'm taking all gifts this year. I am. I'm taking likes. I'm taking subscriptions. I'm taking shared out videos. Okay. I'm taking cash apps. I'm taking everything. Because when y'all sow over here, you get it back. It goes back. So listen, I hope y'all have enjoyed the live because I have thoroughly. I thank you, SBK, for chiming in and being up on the panel. Oh, you still listen? I thought you was gone doing your laundry. I should have did my laundry today, but I ain't do it. I was so focused on my hair. After Yvonne, you weren't in here when I told you how my husband pulled up on me on the video chat. Honey, he pulled up on me and I looked at like 12 days a slave. You know what I say? Because I've been on vacation and I ain't been doing nothing. I ain't did no hair. I ain't did nothing. And he called himself on video call me after we had chat and stuff. And he called me on the voice thing. We talking. I'm like, I'm good. He done did his calls, correspondent. He'll probably text me throughout the day. Oh, that's good. No, he want a video chat too. And I'm in my car trying to slip under the shade of darkness. I'm out here at dawn trying to take care of business because I had did my hair. And here he come. I just want to see your face. I looked at like a runaway slave. And when I seen that, how he was looking, Vaughn, I was ashamed of myself. I was ashamed of myself. Vaughn, my husband was looking like a picture of a magazine. And I said to myself, he gonna leave me. He finna leave. That's it. Because the way I was looking, ain't nobody claiming or repping me like that. And he gonna try to thank y'all for subbing to each other. That's cool, y'all. He gonna say, your hat and your glasses look nice. Oh my God, I was so embarrassed. So Vaughn, I immediately drove to the beauty supply. They were not even open. The people were not even there yet. And I waited. And all I could focus on was getting my hair done. And I did my hair. I put my makeup on and I went and took me a picture and sent it to him like, see, here I am. Here I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, please, God, when I tell y'all, and I don't care if people in the bushes, I don't care if y'all talking about me, but my husband was so fine this morning, y'all. I wish I would have screenshot it so I could show y'all. It don't even make no sense. The older he get, the better he look. I was looking at him. When I seen my husband, I immediately after the phone call, I immediately began to give God praise. I did. I was like, Lord, but you know what? His insides is more beautiful than that. But we're focusing on the outside today. My husband was so fine this morning, and I think he didn't get like a fresh cut because he keeps himself up immaculately. And he was like, "No, I don't, babe. No, I don't." I'm like, "Baby, you ain't seeing what I'm seeing. Looking the way that I was looking." I immediately gave God praise. And I told God, I will, for whatever you need me to do, I'm doing it. Because I thank you for this gift that he has given me. And that's what we ended the show on, is the gift that God has given me. My fine husband. When I seen my husband this morning, y'all, and when I talk to him again, I'm gonna let him know that you affected me this morning. Because when I seen him this morning, I was like, God, I thank you. I ain't lying, y'all. I thank you. I'm so grateful because and then, but he don't even be, he knows he's attractive, but he don't get off into that. He like, babe, you are my beautiful queen. Quit being down on yourself, babe. I'm like, I'm trying to lose weight because I want, babe, why? I don't care if you big or small, babe. Why are you like that, babe? I'm like, because I want to, babe, he does not like when I say, but I know I need to be healthy. I know why I'm trying to lose weight, but he think it's a self-esteem thing. He said, babe, you are beautiful to me. You are my beautiful queen. Like, shut up. Just shut up. Okay. Love is a great feeling. It is. Looney, when you get off this live, I want you to go slob your wife down. Tell her how beautiful she is. Rub her feet. Go fix her if it ain't up with a hot dog. And men, every man on here, except for SBK, go love on your wives. Women, if you here, go love on your husbands. Value your husband. Make them feel like they're something. Y'all been bickering or you low-key ain't been giving your husbands or wives. That's a gift. It's a gift. Y'all can give them a gift of compliments. If you ain't been giving your husband or wives compliments here these last couple of weeks, switch the game up tonight. Tonight. That's your assignment that's your order from the queendom. Tonight, from the queen. Tonight, your wife and your husband ain't gonna know what hit them. Baby, you so fat. I just want to tell you, you still got it. I'm still attracted to you. That will go a long way. Tomorrow you gonna have breakfast. They're gonna get up and cook breakfast for you. They're gonna go and iron your clothes and all that stuff. Baby, I just want to let you know you still beautiful to me. And my eyes ain't wandering nowhere but to you. You will get the night of your life if you do that. And if you get something, I'm getting 15%. You hear me? Listen, Lord, if you go and you do like I told you to do, and your wife give you something, I better say I can't. I'm getting 15% of this. Now listen, if y'all want y'all to go to y'all spouses tonight, and I want y'all to, baby, you still get it. I just want to let you know and say it just like this, baby. I just want to let you know that I am still attracted to you. They gonna wear you out. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I better hear that ching ching on my phone. Okay, you hear what I say? Baby, I'm still attracted to you. You come home with flowers unexpectedly, baby. I just want to let you know I don't want the spark to die. I just want to keep this thing going. I want to do something new. I want to rekindle the flame. I want to do what I did when I first met you to let you know that I'm still into you. Honey, it's on and cracking after that. Do you understand what I'm saying? They ain't gonna know what happened. They ain't gonna know what happened. They ain't gonna know what happened. If something good, I ain't playing with y'all. Don't come back to my panel. Don't come back to my panel with a big old smile and don't tell me what done happened and I don't see 15% over here. Because I'm gonna know something when I went down. Vine. No, just playing. I'm just playing. Listen, I want y'all to enjoy your rest of your evening, the rest of your holiday. We still got New Year's to come in. Guys, we get ready to go into the new year. I know this is still the year to come up. Y'all know this is still the year to come up. I know God has got something great for us in store in 2026. The Queen is going to be bigger and better. I want to get monetized, y'all. Y'all help me get monetized. If y'all don't listen, y'all don't watch my lives, just play it on another phone or device. Just let the video play so I can get that watch hour. Just let it play. You ain't got to watch it. Just turn it on and let it play. Go somewhere, go cook. Because I need to be monetized. I'm using this as another stream of income for my family. And I've gotten the 1,000. We worked hard this year. Remember, I told you at the beginning of the year I was going to get to 1K, and I did. I've been giving y'all content. Y'all got to watch these videos, okay? Go back and watch these old videos. Or you like this video is 2 hours, just let it play. You ain't got to watch it. Just sit it somewhere and let it play. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do the same for you. You know what I'm saying? So let's just support one another. 2026 is going to be a grand year for us. Listen, if you ain't close to God, get close to God. If you understand what it is to have salvation, that means to be born again, to be fully immersed with water, baptized in the name of Jesus Christ, to be filled with the Holy Spirit. Some people say Holy Ghost, speaking in tongues. We know that speaking in tongues is just the evidence of having the Holy Ghost. It ain't mean that you crazy, but that's the evidence of the Spirit of the Lord living inside of you. If you don't understand what I'm saying, go find you a Pentecostal church or go get Acts 2:38. This is the year that you all need to be getting close to God and getting in church, because, honey, the way this world is going, you need to be in a close relationship. And I'm not talking about I profess Jesus Christ and I go to church every now and then and I got baptized when I'm a child. No, you got to have a real relationship with God. You got to live for him. You got to change your life for him. You got to read that Bible so that you can understand what it is to have true salvation. Get close to God, because he only loves and do for his. And if you ain't one of his kids, you one of his God kids, a strange kids, so a fake kid, you know what I'm saying? That's why your life messed up. You know what I'm saying? Go get a close relationship with God, because you're going to need it in 2026. We don't know how that's going to look. We don't know how it's going to unfold, but I know it's going to be full of blessings for us, for the kingdom. Thank you all for supporting me all year long. Thank you for coming in here all year long. Every moderator, thank you for moderating all year long. Squirt, thank you. Looney, thank you. Vaughn, thank you. Sweet Rita, SBK, Urban, even Lionel, who I miss. Thank you. Everybody who has came through here, even the enemies, thank you. I got dragged this year in the mud, but yet I'm still standing. God, I thank you. Y'all do something nice for somebody. If it ain't nothing but say a nice word or a silent prayer for them, or if it ain't nothing but do, you see a family or your neighbor that's having hard times, put together a little care bag and sit in front of their porch. You ain't got to blast it and walk away. If it ain't nothing but greet somebody's hand with something, open, doing something, because guess what? It's going to come back to you. You're going to reap what you sow. Okay? Be blessed. This is your Queen Clayleen saying be great. Bye-bye.